Kristen, so far you have been in the Learning Success Coaching program for almost 6 weeks. What are you experiencing? How excited are you about your new journey?
I'm really excited because I'm starting to get a taste of what the success will be like and trying to build my client base. So it's just really exciting to see the potential. I'm learning so much. It's just incredible that able to take this information and really build it up to make it my own, which is just so powerful that I can use something that you've created, but really put my own twist and spin to it and help kids that in ways that I've always wanted to when I first became a teacher, but never was able to.
What do you think was the biggest shift for you in this training so far?
I think the biggest shift for me is really realizing that I'm gonna be doing this on my own for me, and this isn't something I need to prepare for somebody else, for other administrators or other colleagues or hundreds of students. This is really something I'm going to create so that I can help the students that will be a good fit for my coaching. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see how I can help the kids that I coach become independent. And I'm really excited to really help them uncover the things they were once fearful of and help them realize that there's so much more potential inside of them.
It just gives you power, right? That power you were missing as a teacher.
Yes, definitely. I feel like I have this new superpower. Like I'm a superhero now before where I was just like, covered inside the shelter. And, I had this urgency or a sensation where I wanted to do more. I felt like I could do more, but never was able to.
And I think in the classroom, that's kind of the trap you fall into, right? Where you are giving up who you are. You're losing your identity.
Definitely. I feel like in the classroom, certain administrators or even different colleagues you work with, it's like you have to be a certain way and do things a certain way. And you can never really truly be who you are. Whereas as a learning success coach, you have the power to do everything your way. It's only you. I'm in charge of all of it. And it's so exciting for nobody to say that this is wrong or you shouldn't do it this way or this way is better. And what's most exciting is that my attention going towards that one child, I know I'm going to be able to do it. So that's even more powerful.
So if somebody is thinking of buying this training, because you had a lot of resistance, right, when it came up in your world, how did you
Yes.
overcome to decided to sign up?
I mean, I was just reaching a point in my teaching career where I was just so burnt out. I couldn't keep doing what I was being expected of as a teacher. I knew I have all these skills and I was just dying for a way to use them, find a way to use them so that I can truly help other students. And when I found this program, I thought, well, wait a minute, this sounds like it could work. And when I just, took the risk to join, and once I was in it, I knew this this is really going to work. So I'm so excited.
How did you get over that fear? Because I think many people have this. This is not just you alone, right? Many
Right.
people have that fear.
I think sometimes, if you just sit in that fear too long and think about all the what ifs, because most of the time, like all those negative thoughts, they're not true. You sit in them and you replay them in your head and you think all about all the things that are going to go wrong and try and make a plan for it, but it's just wasted energy. Really, just if you have this opportunity to move forward, I just knew you gotta take a leap, go with it. And once I started going with it and realizing all the different potential and different things I was learning, I knew this is so great. This is gonna be the way I'm gonna propel myself into a brighter future.
So what would you say in the training that gave you that right away, the strength that what you were looking for, even though you took a fearful, moment to make that decision, but you still had it, some of it, right? You were probably feeling, did I take the right step? did I make the right
Yeah,
choice, right? How
for
did that
sure.
just disappear? Like, I don't think you have that anymore. I can see you as a different person myself, or you can tell me if you have it or not, but how did that kind of, vanished?
I think definitely having a community of other teachers who are in the classroom helps because then you feel like you're not alone. And it's just great to hear about their success, which is even more motivating. I think what even helps more is going through the actual information and applying it and seeing the results, which I'm starting to see. And that's super exciting because you feel like sometimes, especially as a student or as a teacher, you kind of learn how to do certain things away, but you never really get to apply it. But here I'm getting to apply it and I'm starting to see results. So that's really exciting.
And that's how you're pushing your limiting beliefs away from
Yes,
your path,
definitely.
your path.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like I have limiting beliefs and it's a daily battle. I feel like just to, as a human being, you have these negative thoughts and you just have to push them down and say, I'm going to do my best and forget about all the what ifs and just do what you're being given an opportunity to do and do it the best way you can. And I know I'm going to see some results.
What possibilities have opened up for you and your family?
I mean, the idea of having more flexibility because I have two young little girls and having the time to work with students based on what I want to do in my own schedule rather than saying, as a teacher, you have to work 10 out of the 12 months a year from these many hours and you have to take holidays on this day. And whereas a coach, it's going to be great. I can set up my own schedule. I can work with kids in different time zones so that it does fit my schedule. And I can really make this work so that I'm providing value at what I feel my worth is, rather than someone saying this is what your value or worth is.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, reaching your true potential for yourself, right? Yes. So what would you say to someone who's on the fence? I mean, you were on the fence for a bit about buying this program or investing in this program, right? So how would you what would you tell them if they're on the fence just like you were?
I would just say, just do it because, like I said, if you sit in that fear too long and think about all the what ifs and say, think about all the things you want to plan out and what if it doesn't work, it's just, you can't let that fear bog you down. It's not going to create a path of success for you. You have to really understand that this program is going to help you develop a way to really build up your worth and value, and so that you can truly help kids on such a deeper and more whole level than you ever thought would be possible.